بسم الله بسم الله. خلاص أبدأ. Can I start? Okay. So listen. Yesterday we just talked about causative verb and question tag. Causative verb and question tag. Some of you just give me some questions about how we can change the passive if it starts with order, a verb. If the sentence starts with a verb. If the sentence starts with a verb and I ask you to change it into a passive, how can I do it? The second question is about if I have a sentence and it starts with a verb, how can I have the question tag? How can I have the question tag? So I just give you here some examples to refresh your mind. I have here just what we said, the exceptions of question tag. Okay, we have here some exceptions. You have if you start the sentence with let, you have to have the question tag as shall we all the time. It's easy. The second sentence, don't. If you start the sentence with don't, you have to have the question tag will you all the time. Will you? Okay. If you have am, the question tag is going to be aren't I. Okay, aren't I. So these are the exceptions. Okay, if I have, as I said, if I have it as the beginning here. If you have it not negative, it's positive. Not negative, it's positive. For example, here, open the door. So how can I change it into a question tag? Open the door. Will you? Open the door. So the question tag is going to be will you? So most of the time we use will you with the imperative. If you start the sentence with a verb. Okay. If you start the sentence with a verb, the question tag is going to be with will you. You have some exceptions. Those exceptions are here. You can use would you, could you, can you, can't you. Sometimes you can use them. But the most common one is will you. Sorry? With request, yeah. With order. So all the time if you start the sentence with verb, يعني إذا بدأنا الجملة بالفعل دائما إذا بدأت الجملة بالفعل كيف بيكون السؤال الذيلي؟ السؤال الذيلي دائما بيكون with will you مع will you. ممكن أستخدم زي ما قلنا الآن would you, could you, can you, can't you. وهذه بتكون what? For more polite, to be more polite and formal. But most of the time احنا قلنا دائما الكامل بيكون will you or won't you. خلاص. Here we have, this is the last point with the question tag. If you have it in a positive, the negative, here it's going to be will you. If you have it here, you can have it also with the negative. This one or this one is correct. Both of them are correct. لو استخدمت واحد من هذا للود ولا could ولا can ولا can't معناتها انه you talk more formal, more polite. هذا الاختلاف الوحيد بينهم. اوكي. طيب اذا كان معي السنتنس مبدوءه بالفيرب كيف احولها الى الباسيف؟ هي طريقه واحده بس لتحويل السنتنسز that starts with the verb into the passive. It's just one way. This is the way. Okay. You have the active voice. هذه الجمل كلها مبنيه للمعلوم. نحولها الى الباسيف بهذه الطريقه. Okay. You have open the door. هذا order, request. Open the door. Okay. التحويل بيكون بهذه الطريقه. Let the door. الدور هذا ايش هو؟ الأوبجكت. Okay. Let the door be opened. ليش ما هو بي؟ لأنه معي الباسف. اقدرش اقول let the door opened. I can't. I need a helping verb, auxiliary verb. So you have here, let the door be open. The second sentence, complete the work. Complete the work. ايش الobject? The work. The work is the object. So how can I change it? It's going to be let the work be completed. Let the work be completed. Let the work, this is the object, be completed. لاحظوا ان معاكم الفعل دائما بيرجع في التصريف الثالث. الفعل بيرجع في التصريف الثالث. طيب من فين جبت let؟ هذه القاعدة حق الاوردر. اوكي، هذا القاعدة بتقول لي اذا جاء لكم الفعل في البداية as the beginning of the sentence is a verb, I have to change it this way. طيب the third sentence, turn off the television. وين الobject? The television. Okay, so I will say let the television be turned off. Be turned off. Okay, the first one you have learn your lesson. Learn your lesson. وين الobject? Your lesson. Okay, so let your lesson be learned. Let your lesson be learned. Okay, then you have kill the snake. Kill the snake. Okay, you have let the snake be killed. Let the snake be killed. Then you have banish him. Okay, you have let him be punished. Let him be punished. Then you have speak the truth. Speak the truth. Let the truth be spoken. You have help the poor. Let the poor be helped. Read your book. Let your book be revised. Sorry, revise your book. Let your book be revised. Clean your room. Clean your room. Let your room be cleaned. It's easy. خلاص. If you don't have the be, إذا ما فيش معاكم البي بتعتبر الجملة مش صحيحة. You have to have be والفعل الأساسي بيرجع في التصريف الثالث. This one. طيب we will finish today also the quantifiers. احنا قلنا عن كم quantifiers. Okay, quantifiers. طبعا quantifiers very important. Yes. A tense. This one. نيجاتيف. ما تجيش نيجاتيف، اغلب القواعد بتكون بهذا، حتى لو جيت نيجاتيف هتكون نيجاتيف here. Don't let the door be opened. It's easy. النفي بيكون قبلها. Don't let. It's easy. So now the quantifiers, yeah. The door will be open. It can be, but the rule of the imperative is this. This is more correct. Yeah, this one is correct. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay, now you have, we will have the quantifiers. طبعا quantifiers, you have to practice them. لأنه they are a lot and you need to practice because sometimes they are confusing. Actually, quantifiers, they are like much, many, a view, little, a little. What are the differences between them? And how can we know that to use much or many? Countable or uncountable? Countable or uncountable? So, here is the quantifiers. Okay, the quantifiers here, you have quantifiers are used at the beginning of a noun phrase. at the beginning of a noun phrase. They are used to express an amount or a degree of something. They are also used with persons. Sometimes I don't use them with things. Not just, for example, I see much water. صح احنا نقول much water ولا many water؟ much water. Why? لأنه I cannot count it. لأنه I can't count it. So sometimes I will say many students. أقدر أقول much students? I can't. So I will say many students. يعني I can use it with things and I can use it with persons. I can use it with things and I can use it with persons. I need to understand their meaning and their use. So if I have countable and uncountable, ضروري أفرق بين الكاونتبل والuncountable لما استخدم الquantifiers. ضروري أعرف إن الجملة بتكون معناها negative or positive. كيف أعرف المعنى من السيتويشن؟ Look here. You have here, most of them are here. Most of them are here. You have here with the countable nouns. We use majority of, number of, several, many, a large number of, a few, very few, a great number of. هذه كلها بتستخدم مع الcountable noun مع الشيء المعدود. إذا الاسم معدود I use these phrases. Okay, quantifiers. Okay, if they are uncountable noun, we use those phrases. What are they? Much, a bit, a great deal of, large amount of, large quantity of, little, and very little. هذه كلها تستخدم مع uncountable غير معدود، الغير المعدود. طيب أحيانا في معي phrases بتشترك للاثنين. These are the countable and the uncountable phrases. You have like enough, all, more, most, less, least, no, none, any, not any, some, plenty of, and lots of. هذه تجي مع الcountable والuncountable. طيب how can I differentiate between them? I have to know their uses and I have to know how to understand the sentence. Is it positive or negative? لأن في معاكم الview والview ولittle and little. It depends on the meaning of the sentence. It depends on the meaning of the sentence. So you have here, this is number one. إيش الفرق بين a view وview? A view and view. Look here, if you have a view, here it gives me a positive meaning. المينينج بيكون positive. صح هو قليل بس ممكن أمشي حالي فيه. بس لما أقول view it means no, there is no. طيب إحنا قلنا الآن بنستخدم الview and a view للcountable ولا uncountable؟ countable. Okay, for the countable. ونستخدم a little and little uncountable. طيب here you have view represents positive quantity and it is used with plural nouns. It means small, some, a small amulet. Some and small amulet. طيب here you have view represents a negative. لاحظوا هنا عندي البوزيتيف وهذا negative. Positive and negative. هنا بتحمل لي معنى إيجابي وهنا بتحمل لي معنى سلبي. دائما سلبي. حتى لو جيت لكم الجملة وما فيها شنف بس المعنى نفسه بيكون negative. طيب here you have a negative quantity of shortage. It is used with the plural countable nouns. It means not many, not enough. Not many and not enough. طيب a little and little. في معكم a little is used for with positive quantity and non-countable nouns. Okay, uncountable but positive. What does it mean? إيش معناتها؟ معناتها a small amount or some. يعني there is some. Okay, but here you have a little expresses a diminutive, zero or negative quantity. It means there is no. What? You can't see. Move here. Come to this side. في هنا كراسي فاضية تنتقل إلى هذا الجهة. ليش؟ ما تشوفوش اللي في الأخير. كيف نحل المشكلة هذه؟ انتوا بتشوفوا يا أولاد؟ ليش ان انت بتطلعي؟ شكلك بتطلعي. الأولاد بيشوفوا. ها؟ من الضوء. طيب مش مشكلة. it's okay. it's okay. ها؟ أيوة الذي هم بعيد جروبا في أماكن فاضية هنا في الأمام، واللي في هذا الجهة ينتقلون لهذا الجهة عشان تشوفوا. يعني هو أنا اللي بنحوز ولا you cannot see because of me. شكرا. هكذا تمام. بس حركة شوي أيوة للأمام. هكذا تمام. Okay. Now it's okay. You will just focus with me and you will understand. Yes. Focus with me. طيب خلاص احنا قلنا الفيو and a view and view. You have a little and little. الفرق بينهم it's clear. I will give you examples now. Look at the examples. Look at the examples. Now, examples here you have example number one. Example number one. I will read from the first column. Okay. So number one, he has a view, good friends. So he is happy. Now, a view, good friends. It means he has some. بس لما أقول الجملة he has view من غير معناتها he doesn't have friend. Okay, لما أقول I have a view friends, it means I have some. بس لما أقول I have view it means I don't have. الآن المعنى هو بيحدد لي هو quantifiers. معنى الجملة أنا لو شو وصل لكم فكرة إنه ما فيش معي أصدقاء شاقول view من غير بس لو شو وصل لكم المعنى إنه view معي some friends I will say view. Maybe one or two, not a lot. Maybe one or two, but I have some. Yeah, it gives you a positive meaning. So the second sentence, there are a few books on the shelf. There are a few books. It means one or two. Number three, we stayed a few days in Paris and visited the Eiffel Tower. It means 1 or 3 days, not a lot. طيب, look at the second side. You have I have got few friends in the city. So I am lonely. It means he doesn't have friend. Okay, the second one. They have got few cake on the table. It means there is no cake. Then he has few photos on Instagram. It means he doesn't have. Okay. Then you have with the little and a little. You have sentence number one. There is a little milk in the refrigerator. There is a little. It means maybe 1 cup or 2 cups. Okay. Then you have, would you like a little water? It means few water, not a lot. Then you have, Can't you discount a little? A little. It means not much, but a little. Then you have, I'm sorry, I speak little French. It means I cannot speak. I cannot speak. So when I say I speak a little French, it means I can speak like my name is, I am from Yemen. Those are a little. But when I say I speak little, it means I cannot speak. I can't speak. Okay, there was a little time to finish my homework. To finish my homework. It means there is no time. Then you have, I have drank a little water this morning. It means not, I don't drink water. I don't drink water. Okay? So, more practice here.
This quiz is all about quantifiers. Read the question and try to complete the gap with the correct answer. There are 12 questions. Keep track of your score and check how well you did at the end of the course.
You will have some sentences and quantifiers. You will choose the correct quantifiers, and then there will be explanation why they choose this answer. Why they choose this answer.
Yes. Good luck. Number 1.
What did you choose? Why lots of? He is going to explain now. Why?
Very popular and has lots of friends.
Okay, you have here lots of informal, similar to many, the same meaning of many. You have or much, also a lot of and plenty of, I need of. I need to have of. I need to have of. So why we choose that answer? Why we choose lots of? Because we have here the same meaning of plenty, but I need to have plenty of, ما فيهاش of. والثانية اللي هي lot of you cannot have it without a lot of لأني ما أقدرش أقول lot of alone. I have to say a lot of.
Number 2. A large number of people in this town are homeless.
Okay, you have a large number of people in this town are homeless. Why didn't she choose a great deal of or a large amount of? You have here a large number of, similar to lots of, the same meaning of lots of, but formal, used with countable noun. الآن معكم people countable, okay? So I cannot have great deal of and I cannot have large amount of, because large amount of and great deal of, it's with uncountable.
Number 3.
Why little?
We have little time, so hurry up.
It means it's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. You cannot use view because it's view. Can we use view? We can't because it is uncountable. of.
Several of my friends do yoga.
Why we didn't say several or some? Because we don't have the of. I don't have of. It's not correct. I can't say some friends. Some of my friends. Some of, yeah. Some of, yeah, it's correct. But here you don't have the of.
Number 5.
With can't all the time, any, negative.
You can't spend money if you don't have any. Number 6.
Okay, you have enough because the meaning is going to be wrong. If you use none or no, the meaning is not going to be correct. But if you use enough, the meaning is going to be clear. Enough.
We don't sell enough tickets. We'll have to cancel the event. Number 7.
Okay, pause because you have his legs. It means both of them.
His legs in a car accident.
Couple, we cannot use couple with things. We can't. Different meaning.
Number 8.
View. Why view? Because here it's negative. The meaning is negative.
He has few friends and must feel very lonely. Number 9. Plenty of rice, but not enough pasta.
Here the same thing. If you have lot of, but you have here it's uncountable, and you have plenty and plenty of. We cannot use plenty rice, plenty of rice.
Number 10. None of the students knew the answer.
No, none of. You know, none of the students. I cannot say nobody, the students, because nobody is a subject. With students is subject. I cannot have two subjects together. None is also works here as a subject. I cannot use it. So the only answer is none of. None of.
Number 11. A huge amount of money trying to solve the problem.
Because we use amount with money. With money. Uncountable, yes.
And finally, number 12. rush. We have tons of time.
Okay, why we have this one? This expression is like an idioms. You know idiom? You know idiom? So we use here tons of time. It means we have a lot of time. This is the meaning. We cannot use it because here it is an idiom. Keep it as it is. Yeah, it has the same meaning of much time. But with the time we have here, we have tons of time. It means we have much time, a lot of time. If you don't have this choice, إذا ما جاب لكمش هذا الخيار أكيد هتكون much. بس إذا ادالكم عشان يعرف أنتم عارفين للإكسبريشن هذا ولا لا، الاختيار الصحيح هو tons of time. Sorry? Yeah. Okay. This is the last one. Here we have the conditional sentences. We have in the conditional sentences many types. They are easy to use, and they are very simple rules in grammar, structure, and I need to understand their meaning and function. So in the conditional sentences, we have here dependent and independent. دائما بيكون معي في conditional sentence dependent and independent. Okay, one sentence can stand alone and the other sentence cannot stand alone. So if I join them together, they will give me one meaning. So I need to understand the tense, I need to understand the meaning, so that the structure is going to be easy for me to choose which part or which type of sentence I have to understand their meaning. So before number one, what's the meaning of conditional sentences? You have conditional sentence describes a condition that is necessary for a particular outcome to occur. The conjunctions of the conditional sentences, you have if, even if, when, whenever, whether, and unless. هذه كلها conjunctions بتدي الexpression of condition. But the most common one, what is it? If. Most common one is if. So here you have often appear in the conditional sentence. The meaning of conditional sentence determines which verb tenses need to be used in the independent and subordinating clause. So we have dependent and independent clause. So how can I use them? We will have them one by one. Number one, we have something called zero conditional. Zero conditional. What's the meaning of zero conditional? Used to express general and habitual fact. Used to express a general or habitual fact. So in this case, the present simple tense is used in both clauses. يعني إذا في معاكم two sentences joined with if, two present simple, it means it is zero conditional. What is the meaning? It means it is a habitual or general fact. Example. Okay, this is the example. You have number one. If I touch an ice cube, it feels cold. لاحظوا الآن ما فيش معي will في واحدة من الجمل. ما فيش will. في will مش موجودة هالwill. معايا موجودة الإف بس will في واحدة من الclauses it's not there. Why؟ لأني أسميها zero conditional. طيب. The second one you have whenever I touch an ice cube it feels cold. Now الفرق بين الأول والثاني إيش؟ الأول general fact، الثاني habitual. Whenever كل ما مسكت الكيوب it feels cold. طبيعي. When you have a cold water, when you feel it, you feel what? Cold. So the difference between them, number one, I use if because it is general fact. The second one, it is habitual fact. Habitual fact, it means دائما كل ما أجي أمسك الآيس it feels cold. It feels cold. So why don't have will in either of these sentences? Because it is a zero condition. A zero condition. طيب, the second one, you have first conditional used to make prediction about the future or express future intention or possibility. What's the meaning of prediction? تنبؤ. Okay, تنبؤ. Or maybe something will happen or not happen. I'm not sure. It is possible, but I'm not sure. So, intention, what's the meaning of intention? Yeah, okay. So, here you have, in this case, the verb in the subordinate clause is in the present tense. بيجيلي في المين clause, it is going to be present. The other mean verb, independent clause, preceded by will. طيب, الفirst condition here معي واحد من الجمل بتكون present simple, مش present simple, any time of present. Present continuous, present perfect, any time in present. And then the other part is going to be future with will. Yeah, it is with will. Okay, example. Intention. If I win the lottery, I will go to Paris. If I win the lottery, I will go to Paris. Then the second one, possibility. If I win the lottery, I might go to Paris. I might go to Paris. So number one, it is just intention. The second one is possibility. Yes. So what are the difference between them? It is might and will. might بتدي لكم احتمالية, بس will بتدي لكم نية. intention. لاحظوا الجملتين في البريزنت سمبل. الجملتين في البريزنت سمبل. طيب, the third one, yeah. Change the verb. Yeah, yes. I can say, if I am studying hard, I will pass the exam. If I have studied hard, I will pass the exam. أهم شيء يكون present, ما يكونش ماضي, لأن الماضي على طول عطيتي لكم الwould. might. هذه بحسب المعنى اللي شو توصلوا. إذا فيها احتمالية تقولوا might. بس most of the time مع ال if condition بنستخدم will. Most of the time. طيب, second condition هذا third type, second condition used to guess about the future result of possible yet unlikely present condition. يعني maybe it will happen, but it's not sure. The example will be clear here. In this case, the verb in the subordinate clause is in simple past tense. It means it's past simple. And the main verb in the independent clause is preceded by the modal would, could, or might. Most of the time, it's with would. Okay, the example here. If I won, لاحظوا الأول كانت win, present. الآن won, it is past. The lottery, I would go to Paris. Okay, الآن هذه just imaginary, it's not true. Okay, it's not true. If I were prime minister, I would do a great job. If you were the president, الآن ما أقول if I were the president. Am I a president? No, I'm not. I'm just imagining. Okay, I'm just imagining. So I will use would with them. So when I use past simple and would, I am telling you that it is not true. It is not true. Then number four, the third condition, you have used to guess about the past result of a condition that didn't happen in the past. In this case, the verb in the subordinate clause is in the past perfect tense. هذا الآن معكم past perfect, مش past simple, past perfect tense. The main verb in the independent clause is past participle preceded by the modal would have, could have, or might have. So if you have past perfect, you have to have would have and then past participle. Past participle. The example, if I had won the lottery, I would have gone to Paris. Okay, this one is not true. I didn't won the lottery and I haven't been to Paris. Okay, this is not true. Regret. Yeah. Okay, so you will watch just some videos.
ESL Library. First conditional. What is the conditional mood in English? Use the conditional mood for hypothetical situations. When we don't know if something will happen, we make a guess about the outcome. First conditional. We use the first conditional for a possible or likely outcome. This means that if a certain condition is met, the outcome will probably happen. For example, if she studies hard, she will pass the test. If the condition of studying hard is met, it is likely that the outcome will be passing the test. Common first conditional pattern is if plus present, will plus verb. Note that we use a comma after the. For example, if it is sunny tomorrow, we will go to the beach. The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common pattern for the first conditional is verb, if plus present. Note that we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, we will go to the beach if it is sunny tomorrow.
So the only here punctuation rule, if you start the sentence with if, between the two sentences, the two clauses, a comma. If you have if in the middle, there is no comma.
Let's take a look at some more examples of first conditional sentences in English. If he drives really fast, he will get a speeding ticket. If the students do well on the test, their teacher will let them go home early. If you miss the bus, you will be late for school. She will be tired tomorrow if she watches TV all night. Children will eat all these cookies if we don't hide them. We will be so happy if we win the game on Saturday. Look at the picture. Say or write a sentence using the first conditional. For example, if you stay out late tonight, you will regret it tomorrow morning. Now you try. If the students study hard, they will get good grades. She will move to a new city if she gets the job. My friend will be angry if I forget his.
لاحظوا معكم أحيانا يجي لكم الفعل من دون إضافة الويل. يعني إذا جيت لكم في البارت الذي ضروري تضيفوا فيها الويل تتوها من عندكم لأنه ما يكتبهاش في الفراغ.
I will call you if I need help with my homework. If he is late, he will miss his appointment. Watching. ESL Library. Second conditional. What is the conditional mood in English? Use the conditional mood for hypothetical situations. When we don't know if something will happen, we make a guess about the outcome. What is the second conditional? We use the second for an unlikely or impossible outcome. This means the outcome probably wouldn't happen because the condition can't or probably won't happen. Example of an unlikely situation is, if I won the lottery, I would buy a tropical island. Winning the lottery is a very unlikely condition, so the outcome of buying a tropical island would probably never happen. An example of an impossible situation is, I had wings, I would fly up to the stars. Since people don't have wings, this condition is impossible, so the outcome of flying to the stars wouldn't happen. The second conditional pattern is, if plus past, would plus verb. Don't use by the past verb in the if clause. We use the second conditional for a present or future situation. Note that we use a comma after the if clause. Example, if I were the leader of this country, I would make many changes. The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common pattern for the second conditional is would plus verb, if plus past. That we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, I would make many changes if I were the leader of this country. Did you notice that the past form of the be verb is were? Was becomes were in the if clause of a second conditional sentence, no matter what subject pronoun or noun is used. Look at some more examples of second conditional sentences in English. If you became the CEO of the company, you would make a lot more money. Teacher just gave us the answers. We wouldn't learn anything. If I lived on the moon, I would have a great view of Earth. They would have money to travel if they sold their house. We would be very surprised if a celebrity came to our small hometown. I'd stop eating junk food if my doctor told me to. Look at the picture. Say or write a sentence using the second conditional. For example, if the children ate all that candy, they would feel sick. Oh, you try. If I were a dog,
I would sleep and eat all day long. I would spend more time with my family if I didn't work so much. She would buy me a new car if she had $1 million. If I had any musical talent, I would take piano lessons. He would surf every day if he lived near a beach. Thanks for watching.
Okay, this is the last video, the last one.
ESL Library. We use the third conditional to express a past regret or imagine a different outcome. Example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the test. This means that I failed the test, but I can imagine that if the condition of studying harder had happened, the outcome of passing the test would have happened too. In this sentence, I am expressing regret about failing the test. Common third conditional pattern is if plus had plus past participle, would plus have plus past participle. Note that we use a comma after the if clause. Example, if it had been a nicer day, we would have gone to the beach. The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common pattern for the third conditional is would plus have plus past participle, if plus had plus past participle. Then we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, we would have gone to the beach if it had been a nicer day. Let's look at some more examples of third conditional sentences in English. Gotten his umbrella, he would have gotten very wet. If we'd known you were in the hospital, we would have come to see you. If you hadn't eaten the whole pizza, you wouldn't have felt so sick. She would have bought a new car if she had gotten a raise. Called you back if my phone hadn't died. Bought a new house if they hadn't won the lottery. Look at the picture. Say or write a sentence using the third conditional. Example. If I had remembered his birthday, he would not have been so angry. Now you try. The children would have gone to the park if the weather had been better yesterday. If the authorities had sent the tornado warning sooner, fewer people would have been in danger. He would have have gotten the job if he had done well at the interview. She would have given a better presentation if she had been better prepared. If I hadn't left my keys in the door, I wouldn't have had to go back home on my break. Jim.
Okay, conditional sentences are easy. They are easy. You need just to practice. Okay, now the questions. Okay, number one. Number one. Number one, if my roommate dash loudly, I cannot sleep. My roommate is a person. It's just one. And the other one you have cannot. It means it is present time. So it's the correct answer is snores. Yes, snores. The second one. If it dash winter, all these trees would be covered in snow. If it were. ليش ما أقول was؟ ما في shoes أصلاً، حتى لو جت was مش الخيار الصحيح. Why? Yeah, because we say we use with all pronouns were. Yeah. Okay. Number three. I dash to find more opportunities to write in English if I were you. What? Yeah, would try. I would try. Yeah, if I were you. It means if I were in your situation. It's not advice. Okay, number four, dash, the manual. You must know English. You must know English. هنا الآن معكم الجارند. الجارند والinfinitive. هذا عاد ناخذهم هذا الدرس. You have here the manual. You must know English. طبعا to reading it's not correct. To be read it's not correct. To have been read by it's not correct. You have the only answer is to read. اللي هي to infinitive. لأن احنا قلنا الخيارات كلها الباقية غلط ما نقدرش اختارها. ومعاكم to infinitive it can come as a subject. الverb ing الجارند can come as a subject. Both of them can come as a subject, but choice number one, to reading, I cannot have to and then verb ing. To be read, it's not correct because it's not a passive. To have been read, also it's not correct. So the only answer is to read. And choice, yes. Yeah. إذا كان معكم reading من غير to ممكن تكون صحيحة. لأنه معكم الآن to read or reading, both answers are correct.
But here it's condition.
Here,
It's condition.
yeah, to read. Yeah, in general, if you have verb ing or to infinitive, you can use one of them. It's correct. It's correct. Number 5. He is the opposite dash his twin sister in nearly every way. Opposite دائما نقول opposite of. Opposite of. لو معكم الملزمة هتلاحظوا معكم كلمة opposite في النهاية معكم كلمات تجي معاها ملازمة دائما بحروف الجر. اللي أخذ الملزمة يحصل هذه الكلمات، تحفظون حفظ. يس؟ لأني أساسا ما فيش لهم قواعد، يعني حرف جر يجي ملازم يا أما الفعل يا أما الصفة يا أما الاسم. دائما بتجي معكم أسماء معينة، صفات معينة، أفعال معينة تجي معها حروف جر معينة، ضروري تحفظوها حفظ. ما لهاش قواعد. Yeah, there are a lot. Okay, number 6. To dash down as he approached the intersection, sorry. The intersection we have too slow, slowing, slowed, slow. Okay, why slowed? Because the sentence is in the past. Too slowed down as he approached the intersection. Number 7. The students have been waiting dash since 2 hours for 2 hours ago for 2 hours since 2 hours ago. طبعا ما اقدرش استخدم السنس. ليش ما استخدمش السنس؟ لأن السنس بتجيلي مع وقت محدد بالضبط، يعني أقول since 2005 هذه صحيحة، بس أقول for 2005 صحيحة؟ No. For a period of time and it is not specific. بس معاكم السنس specific time. So the correct answer is going to be C. For 2 hours. ليش ما استخدمناش البي؟ لأن معاكم ago. ما تجيش الأجو لأني معاكم have been waiting، استخدم معاها for من غير أجو. لو دخلت الأجو على طول هتكون past simple. لو دخلت الأجو في الجملة معناتها it is past simple. بس الآن معي الزمن present perfect continuous. طيب number 8. Tom dash last week. لاحظوا last week is a specific time in the past. So it is worked. Okay, worked. ليش؟ لأنه ماضي انتهى. Okay, number 9. The thieves dash before the police could catch them. The thieves dash before the police could catch them. معاكم leave or has left or were left or left. معاكم only answer left. لو كان معاكم موجود had left بتكون هي الأصح. لو كان معاكم موجودة had left الأنسر الأصح had left مش left. It's past. So this is the correct answer. Number 10. Would you mind dash your motorbike? طبعا here you need to have ing. Okay, so you have would you mind my borrowing or me borrowing? Would you mind me borrowing? مش my borrowing, me borrowing. Okay? لأنه my borrowing it's not correct. Different between them. A difference between them when I say my, it means it's something me. Okay, I will give you. I'm not giving you, I'm taking from you. Yeah, we need the subject, but if you have it like this, the only answer is B. Borrowing. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, they are noun. But now I'm talking about my or me. It's not mine. I cannot use mine. It's me because I'm talking that I need it. I need it. Not I will give you, I will take from you. Yeah, it's like opposite, but they wrote the question this way. It's borrowing me. But I will just choose which one of the answers it is B. طبعا هذه الأسئلة هي من نماذج امتحانات مكتوبة بهذه الطريقة. طيب here you have number 16. You come with me or I will go alone. I will go alone. So you have neither or either. Either or. دائما الإيذر تجي معها or والنيذر تجي معها nor. Either or, neither or. Okay, هناخذ هذه القواعد كمان. So what is the correct answer? Either. So this is the correct answer, either. Okay, number 17. Number 17. Dash, he nor his brother came to the party. Both or neither? Okay, احنا قلنا دائما النور تجي معاها neither. Okay. So this is the correct answer. Okay, number 18. Okay, since I had and معناتها اني الانسر both. Both the cat and the dog. Okay, 19. I went to bed early. For or and? And I was tired or for I was tired? Yeah, for I was tired. You are going to give a reason why. Yeah. Then 20. She is as tall. Okay, as. طيب متى استخدم the seen here? Okay, إذا موجود معي بدل الطول length noun. Okay, أقدر استخدم as seen بس إذا جت لي noun. الآن إذا جت لكم as adjective then I have to use as. Okay. So I still have a short video about questions. At the moment, right now, present continuous. question? You have a question? Why arrive? The trains never معكم never, always, sometimes, usually, those are with the present simple. Present simple. معكم trains is a plural, so I cannot see train, and you have s, because train is plural, so I will use arrive. معكم yet ايش هيكون الزمن؟ have planned present perfect. Already علامة ايش الزمن؟ Present perfect. So you will use have walked. علامة ايش من زمن؟ present perfect. Okay, why this choice? Now I will say I have never been to Paris. I cannot say I didn't be in Paris. I cannot use it. If you have an experience about traveling or going somewhere, I have to use the present perfect. So I cannot say, for example, if we are watching a video or a movie now, I cannot say I have never seen. I have to say I have never seen this movie. I cannot say I have I didn't see this movie. No, it's not past simple. I have to use the present perfect. احنا قلنا بنستخدم ال present perfect للإفكت وكمان repeated action in the past وكمان الexperience. الآن هذا in this country he doesn't have any experience. There is no experience in this place. So I will use the present perfect. Okay, for the coming class, we will have the part of speech and reported speech, okay? Direct and indirect and reported speech. We will have different grammar rules besides those rules. So study hard, ذاكروا، خذوا الملزمة لأن فيها القواعد كامل حق ثالث ثانوي، ضروري تكونوا ملمين بالمواضيع حق ثالث ثانوي. الملزمة موجودة في مكتبة خدمات الطالب اللي عند كلية الحاسوب. Okay? Thank you.